Good morning. Not quite as early as I hoped. The girls are asleep. I wanted to get going about 6 o'clock. I wanted to do a little drone flight for you, but I've looked online and it's quite a restricted area around here, so that took a little bit of time to work out. But yeah, I'm ready now, so I'm going to cast off and continue along the canals, and we'll see when the girls wake up. This is brilliant, loving it. But we need to make progress. I just love autopilots. They're very useful in the sea, and they're extremely useful here too. So I don't know if you've ever noticed, but ball fenders are extremely expensive. Well, you know, it's all relative, isn't it? But given that we don't normally use ball fenders, but they are handy in the canals, because the problem that what we have as a sailboat is canal boats and barges and things are all straight-sided, quite square, so they sit nice and square in the locks. They don't move around a lot. Whereas a sailboat, because we're thin at the bow and stern generally, it's helpful for us to have a bit of assistance to stay square to the lock sides. So ball fenders are very good for that. But yeah, like I say, we don't normally use them, and they just take up a load of room on the boat for no reason. So to buy 2 or 3 of them would have been quite expensive. So instead, I've been on Amazon. I've got some space hoppers for children. They were like $9.99 each or something, so I got 3 of them. I hope Rossella doesn't hear this and think it's somebody screaming. And there we go, we've got another ball fender. I'll just tie these together and tie a line on, and that'll be ready for another one. Now they may pop, they're not as thick as proper fenders, so you know, I'm kind of half expecting one to pop at any time, but we got 3, so it should be alright. Morning. Hello. That was very nice of him. There we go, right, back on track. What a superstar. Cheers, mate.
What are you eating, please?
I'm eating Marmite. Some people love it, some people hate it. I'm a lover, as you can tell, as I'm eating it. Rossella is a hater. And this one expired in January 2021. So it's 3 years out of date. But it's so nutritionally packed full of vitamins and goodness, and pure ingredients of whatever's in there, that it's fine to eat even now. So that's good. So we've had some action this morning, haven't we, Rossella?
Yeah.
We've already had that engine overheating alarm go off once, and then I thought, all right, well, we'll use the secondary cooling water intake that I fitted years ago. I robbed one of the 2 sink outlets and turned it into an extra cooling water intake. So we've opened that, and then I was still doing about 6 knots and just trying to make some progress, and then it happened again, came on again. So I've slowed down a wee bit and it's fine. And then when I put it in reverse here, just getting into this bridge, the engine stopped. So it's not a problem, it just stopped as I put it in reverse, you know, it's nothing to be too concerned about, but for Rossella's heart, I don't think it's really doing her a lot of good. Anyway, if there's any kind of problem, where are you? Like, the road is there, you know, it's not like, it's fine.
Okay.
Buon appetito. Good morning, Emma.
Ciao! Oh, ma ciao tesoro! Guarda che bello qua, stavo pensando a tutti qua.
Yeah.
Vuoi vedere, guarda che bello. Anche io mi sono svegliata come te, amore. Mi ho svegliato e ho detto, ma dove siamo? E per me succede niente. Ho fatto lo scherzo.
Did you have a nice sleep, darling? Ah, bless you. Well, this is absolutely beautiful. We've turned from the smaller canal and we're now on this much larger canal which goes from Ostend to Ghent. So this is stated as being 2.5 metres depth canal, but so far it's been more about 4 metres depth generally. But yeah, this is what I imagined, you know. I imagined pootling through the countryside in a very calm, relaxed manner, and that's exactly what we've got right now. Really peaceful, very picturesque, and very relaxing. Loving it. I suppose I should carry on with my fender construction, and then I've pulled out some stickers. Here we've got stickers that say YouTube and Sailing Britaly. I'm going to have a discussion with Rossella and Emma about whether we should fit them to the boat or not. Obviously the advantage of that is that wherever you go people can see who you are, and therefore, you know, you gain more viewers, you know, and then anybody who sees you might tell other people and stuff, so it can be a snowball effect sort of thing. So that's the advantage. The disadvantage is that of course you lose a bit of privacy. So like for example security, you know, if you do that, then anywhere you go people can just look up who you are. Anyone with bad intentions could potentially see you, right? Well, they know who's on board, and then maybe they'll see, you know, shoes left out and stuff, and who's are there and who's aren't, and then they know how to yeah. So there's all these different things to think about, you know. And I used to be really naive when it comes to, you know, people. I've always been extremely trusting of people, and yeah, I've always just naturally trusted everyone unless somebody gave me a reason to mistrust them. It was my default. But then since becoming a father, that's changed, and certainly since 2020 that's changed. I'm very much less trusting of many things these days. So yeah, we'll have a discussion about it in the family, and we'll see what we want to do. But if we do want to fit the stickers, then we've got them. A good option might be to put little boards out or something when we want them out, and then we can take them in when we don't. Anyway, if anybody has any advice or comments, then feel free to share your thoughts. I always love reading your comments. We've learnt so much over the years from people's comments. They're really valuable, and I know that some channels, for some unknown silly reason, have lost the ability to have comments on the channel, I believe due to child protection or something. And I feel really sorry for them, because it's a huge benefit to a channel to have people kind of peer reviewing what you're saying, offering advice, contradicting you when you're wrong, which I often am. So it's always good to have people give people the ability to share their thoughts. I just hope that the channels who have lost the commenting ability somehow get it back. Anyway, back to the canal journey. Everything alright, you two?
Yeah.
Laughing and giggling? Without me? Wow. Never seen one of them before. I phoned up the people from the canal a couple of minutes ago to ask about this bridge, and then while I was there I asked them if it was necessary for us to keep calling them, or if they could just see us on the cameras, and they said they can just see us on the cameras. So I can stop calling them up every 5 minutes to bother them now. Can I have my morning cuddles please, Emma? Good morning, darling. Did you have a nice sleep then?
Daddy, non hai infilato quello.
What?
C'è uno messo
Alright,
malissimo.
I'll close it for you, Dom. I had it open before for a reason, but I don't need it open anymore, so I'll close it for you. Okay? If you want, Emma, you can go to the front of the boat and hear how quiet and nice and relaxing it is. Just walk, darling, you don't have to run. Good girl. It's really nice, isn't it, up here? Bit right, that's it, just a little bit. And then straighten up again. So we go straight. That's brilliant, Emma. After you've done your breakfast, you can drive a bit more, okay?
Poi
Yummy.
sei irritata mentre mangi, cucciola, che bella che sei.
Well, here we are, relaxing at the bow, and look who's driving.
Capitano
That's
Emma.
great. And she's maintaining a really nice steady course. Doing a really good job. Fantastic, Emma. I've been dreaming of this for a very, very long time. I've had pictures of Emma being on this boat for ages. Before she was born, in fact. We found Britaly when Rossella was pregnant. And I dreamt of this moment, and now it's happened after, you know, a bit of a delay, longer than we expected. But we're so grateful to be here. Feel really privileged and happy, and it's really special. I've also had visions of Emma jumping off here, off the back of the boat into the water. Now, of course, that's not going to happen here in the canals, but when we get somewhere with clear blue sea, I can't wait to see that happening too. It really is literally a dream come true. Are you enjoying it? Oh, that's okay. See, it's brilliant, Emma. It's not like a car. We can't let you drive the car, can we? You're not allowed. But on a boat like this, we can. It's amazing. Because I'm here. I'm in full charge of anything that happens. So there's no responsibility on you whatsoever. It's all down to Daddy, okay? Sorry. Sorry, I don't mean to take away your concentration, darling.
No, it's solo questo pezzo che bisogna
Left a little bit, just a little bit left. No, that's right. The other way. Left a little bit. That's it, nice and gentle. Brilliant. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there's a very low bridge, so that's going to have to open for us. So if you like, Daddy can drive for a bit, because when we get to that bridge, if it hasn't opened for us, then we're going to have to stop. And if it does open for us, then we can go under it. Good idea. So the bridge is just about to open for us, and we almost missed it, but there's a tiny little church over here. Teeny tiny. Very cute. Yeah, it's okay, darling. It's okay.
È rilassante, ti piace?
Emma likes being outside driving the boat more than she likes being inside. Because here it's more easy, darling. Yesterday was like a narrow canal. It was more difficult. This is really easy here, look. We've got all this room, there's no other boats to think about. The only other boat is that motorboat behind us, but we've been travelling with them. We offered to let them overtake us, and they said no thank you, so they're going slower than us, they're not in a rush. And all is well in the world. Here's a little very simple tip. No doubt many people know this, but some won't. So when you're cutting rope or line or whatever you want to call it, you put a little bit of masking tape on it, and then you cut it. Then afterwards, with the tape still on it, you can you burn it with a lighter, and then that melts and seals the end, and it all stays nice and compact, and then the other end doesn't fray either. So obviously extremely simple, but you don't have to have a hot knife. You can potentially do it like this. Nothing's stopping Emma now. She's like a seasoned pro.
Visto che si della strada così?
It's amazing. So we'll go here. Right, so this is the new lock. We don't know what we're doing. We've got the wrong lines. The guys here are helping us out. And I was just leaning down to push against the wall there. And my easy to pull handle on my life jacket got caught on the netting and inflated. So now look, I look like a total tool. Okay, we've just arrived at a mooring in Bruges. It's a really beautiful place. So we're going to go for a walk now because the weather forecast is for lots and lots of rain. So we're going to go and do a quick visit before that starts. A lot of the places you can stay on the canals are free actually, and we'll be doing a lot of that. But this we asked before coming in, it's €1 a metre, so if we count the length of the mast, it's 13 metres. So €13 for the night, power and electricity, and this convenience of being in town. So yeah, we're going to stay here overnight, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. Here we are in Bruges. What do you think of it, Emma? Is it nice? What did we have to eat? Emma's a bit shy. We had lovely chips, didn't we? We rarely eat chips, but we do really enjoy them. And Bruges is really pretty, so we're going to have a little walk around. We'll show you some other things. Very lucky timing there. We just got back to the boat as the first drops of this were coming down, and now it's absolutely bucketing it down. So we were lucky to not get caught out in that, and we'll see how my little tent fares.
Join us next time as we meet the first of the large traffic on this journey, and we do something very unusual with a bicycle.